much for joining us as we celebrate the addition of CFN Media as a NEO trusted service provider this morning. You and the team have been close to NEO since inception, actually working in the early days with a few of our early corporate clients to bring awareness and visibility to investors across the cannabis and now psychedelic sectors. And as you know, we have been actively working to bring institutional grade, high quality companies ready to be listed on a senior exchange to NEO. And with a few greats already around us and a few mutual clients, we're only just getting started here. And I know, as we kind of joked about, the journey continues on from today. Investor awareness is a critical component in any public company's journey. And it's ultimately one that we firmly believe in, so much so that it's actually a listing requirement for the exchange to actually spend and allocate time, energy, and dollars towards this initiative. Something we routinely discuss, and Frank, I know this is your firm's core expertise and capability. We're really thrilled to formalize it this morning by way of induction into the NEO Trusted Service Provider program. Now, becoming a TSP means many things, but at its core, we're bringing together partners whom we believe work with our public companies in the same way we do, really delivering on three key promises. One, a commitment to the needs of our prospective and current clients, tough bar to measure up to versus the NEO crew. You're a long-term partner, full alignment on vision, values, and a higher standard of client service. And lastly, we can help bring people together, especially in this digital format, in effect, an extension of our respective brands and capabilities on the street with the opportunity to work together in the future. We're, of course, very excited to formally welcome you and the CFN Media team to NEO as a TSP. And I know we're more than likely to see you again in the weeks that follow from here as we work to bring some new, very interesting public companies to our exchange.
CFN is in the business of providing companies, particularly in the cannabis and psychedelic sectors, market investor awareness through digital communications. And as such, the NEO is a senior exchange and home to top-tier cannabis and psychedelic companies, including SPACs, which have become an exciting public vehicle for top-tier, new, high-caliber cannabis brands. Also, as you mentioned, the NEO prides itself in its issuers providing clear, consistent, and compliant communications to the markets. And you'll see that that is aligning with our value. Our relationship with the NEO dates back to 2018 when our first NEO-listed client hired us back in 2018, Halo Labs, now known as Halo Collective. Halo is a producer of cannabis flower, concentrate, and oils in US and other markets abroad. And more recently, Cybin Corp. This is a psychedelic company. They're developing psychedelic drugs and therapies to treat mental health disorders. And they went public last year. So I'd like to thank the NEO. We're very excited here at CFN to become a trusted service provider, and we will continue to provide your issuers with great services going forward. Thank you very much.
Countdown begins. Together now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. The floor is yours for a few minutes to take us a bit through the CFN proposition and some of the good work you're doing on the street.
Fantastic, Eric. Thank you. CFN is actually part of a public company known as CFN Enterprises. We're on the OTCQB under CNFN. And we are a digital agency and media network focusing on helping cannabis and psychedelic companies thrive in the public markets. If you think about it, those are probably two of the most emerging and interesting sectors currently in the market for various reasons. And we help those companies attract investors, funders, and media attention at scale. And we do that across the US, Canada, and Europe. Now, there's a few key differentiators that set us apart from other companies that are offering similar services. The first is our focus. We are only serving highly regulated emerging industries like cannabis and psychedelics. And because of this focus, our media network reaches very targeted investors that are active in psychedelics and cannabis. And we have become, since 2013 when we launched, we have become a thought leader in those industries, producing highly respected coverage and content. Now, that coverage and content that we produce on our clients is designed to attract very specific investor types, from CEO video interviews that you'd see on CNBC for attracting retail investors, or today's investors that like to consume short form content, to longer form content and editorial research reports that attract professional, accredited, and institutional investors that are active in those spaces. And finally, the methodology that we're using through digital communications to communicate a company's story to the markets is always compliant and non-promotional. And this attracts a higher quality of investors while elevating a company's financial brand. Our video-based platform, which pervades all of our content, is very authentic because it's coming directly from the company. And so once again, CFN, I want to thank the exchange, our team, our shareholders, and our clients as we become included in NEO's Trusted Service Provider program. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Well, it gives us a great view, Frank, on the mission, vision, and I'm sure more good news to come as we work with you and a number of public companies on the way out into these fine Canadian capital markets. So with that, congrats again. Thank you for your partnership, and happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you have a great one. I'm sure we'll see you all soon.